we took a break in our relationship, like, and it was a pretty long break, long enough for you to feel like, okay, this may not ever circle back. But how I knew, like, for certain, like, he would always come back, like, in my mind, like, and I'm gonna be honest, I was talking to people and I would tell them, I don't want to get serious because, it's a possibility I might go back to my ex. And this is us not even communicating, but I just had this.
I don't believe that.
No, he swear he don't believe it, but I promise I was doing this. Probably crazy to do. But I was telling them.
Why was this year feeling like we had a chance?
I felt like you were the one for me. Seriously, that's just.
Did you know at first sight, or did it take you a little bit of time?
I feel like I knew at first sight. Hey, but I can say we done came and sat down and went back to the drawing board so many times. Like, okay, we got to figure this out. Like, we gotta see how we gonna make this. We gotta make this shake over here.
And this while we going dumb viral.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Dumb viral.
But y'all at the same time going through real stuff.
Going through real stuff at home. Going through real stuff at home.
One time, Facebook had me like rack A's, 20 of them dunks. It didn't pay me.
I don't know. That'd be tough.
Think about that.
Didn't pay me.
That'll make a man go crazy right there.
Come on.
That'll make a man go crazy right there.
But God though.
Yeah.
That's like when I was living that moment, it was like I'm feeling God, but I'm feeling the heat too though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got a wife, I got a kid, I got a child at the time. I'm like, bro. But man, things God can do, man, when you have faith.
God means everything. Like he brought me closer to God. We had a disagreement one time, and a very heated one. And just us not even talking about it, he brought me in and had the Bible open, and that's how, like, we handled our situation. And just him doing that just opened the door for me to fully seek God.
He keeps me faithful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not as far as women-wise, but as far as following my journey. And like when stuff do happen, distractions do happen, he instantly rubber band me back into the path I need to be on.
Yeah.
So, God continue to bless me with the vision and keep on.
I reach out now because I'm healed to a point to where I've healed to the point to where I understand. Like, my dad kind of got a sad story. He grew up next door to his dad and never knew that was his dad. So like, he would be playing with people who he thought was his friends, but turned out to be his cousins.
Right.
And he didn't learn that was his dad until later in life when somebody had just blurted it out. All right. You got a special, well, first of all, welcome to the Male to Man podcast. We have special guests today, the Jacksons. We got Duke and Rodman Jackson here with us today. You may have seen them on all the socials. I love this couple for what they're doing, what they bring in. We love Black love, and they're doing it the right way.
Thank you.
So, first of all, how y'all doing?
We doing good. How y'all doing? Well, how you doing?
We are doing good. I appreciate y'all time today.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Y'all are some great examples for especially young Memphis.
You think so?
You think so?
I think y'all are good examples. Because here's why. Y'all young, y'all Black, and y'all have a level of success like with the family.
Yeah.
Right.
In Memphis, from my perspective, it's hooping, it's rapping,
killing.
It's killing. It's First 48. Like, we got a whole basketball league called First 48. So it's just to have good examples of family,
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
But we'll get right into it. We was just talking a little bit before we press record. I want y'all to tell y'all story. So first, how did y'all meet? How did this start?
You want me to? he was jocking, you know. I'm just playing, but he he definitely pulled some. But we went to I went to school with one of his cousins. Yeah, I went to school with one of his cousins, and he ended up seeing a photo of me on his phone.
Facebook days.
Yeah. And told his cousin to reach out, and then his cousin was like, "Yeah, you know my cousin. He wanna holler at you." And I was just like going on his page and stuff. I kept seeing this little girl. I'm like, "Do he got a baby?" No, I don't. But it was his little sister. Yeah. So from then on, you know, that's how we pretty much met.
So this is early Facebook.
This early days.
2011.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was early.
But we actually didn't start dating till like 2013.
Yeah. Okay. It wasn't gonna work if it would have got on it then.
So, well, what happened in them 2 years? How did y'all get to being ready?
We always would tap in with each other, check in with each other. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Stuff like that.
Temperature check.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's definitely what it was. I think I had reached out to him like on Valentine's Day. Remember that?
Yeah, like the thing is, I don't want to get sentimental, but when I was in college, my grandma had just passed. That's who raised me, you know what I'm saying? And she passed away in September. So February the next year, that's when she hit me up. You know what I'm saying? And was like, "Happy Valentine's Day, how you doing?" And then I ain't let her go after this.
We've been locked in ever since.
So, but you just died, man. Here we go. So, all right, your grandma passed. For you, like as a man, that was basically like your mom, right? She raised you.
Yeah, she raised. I'm with my mama too, though.
Okay.
You know, I got my mama too, but my grandma was like the grandma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was over her house every day. She raised me. She taught me wisdom.
All right. So for you, how did you know it was time for you to go? It was just that gesture that she did by reaching out to you, or what made you be like, all right, I can let her in?
I always liked her. You know what I'm saying? She was cute. You know what I'm saying? She was real pretty. Yeah. And when she did that, I think it was a part of me being kind of sentimental a little bit, me losing my grandma, me needing that extra void. And when she came, I felt like a perfect time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So why did you reach out to me? Did you see my grandma hand left?
You know, I actually didn't. I don't think I did. No, I probably did see something, but I know I didn't reach out when your grandma passed. But I think it was just, I don't know, timing. I guess I was just like, let me reach out and just say Happy Valentine's Day. It was Love Day. So I was just like,
she really plotting on me. Valentine's Day.
No, I just did. I don't know. I didn't really think that much into it hardly. I just did.
So I know you say you didn't think too much, but in that period of time, what was going through your head? Like, why didn't we heard his side? Why didn't you be like, all right, I'm just gonna move on?
Like he said, I liked him too. You know, I did. Like from the time like we did talk and stuff, he was just somebody that I always had in my mind. You know, and I was checking the temperature, you know, just being like, let me reach out, let me say hey, and see how he doing, because we hadn't talked in a minute. So that was my thought behind it. But
and she swear I was just the rudest.
He was. I'm telling y'all.
Why are you checking for me then?
She liked it a little bit.
I liked it. I must have been. I had to like it a little bit, but he was rude. He was.
What was the thing he used to do?
I think he's a very direct person. I wasn't really used to that. Like, he was very direct. Like, so I think I might have took it as
Yeah.
He being a little too, I don't know, but it wasn't bad, you know, because clearly I still reached out. But he's just a very direct person.
She said the same thing to this day. Too.
He is, and he's taught me how not to be. I think growing up, I just have always been such a sensitive person. So just being with him, it kind of, that's something you need to, you know, work on in life, just dealing with life in general. So he's helped me with that along the way.
So I'm gonna save that right there. Okay, so 2011, 2013, y'all lock in on that Valentine's Day text. How does it mature into marriage?
What you say, babe? We just never let go, did it?
Right. But I think even growing up, I just knew that I wanted something stable. You know what I'm saying? I grew up and seeing my uncles, my cousins having baby mama drama problems. I'm like, I don't think I want to go that route. So I'm like, I want a relationship I can even think about marrying somebody with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before I have kids, I want to get married. So that's what I was going into with her.
Yeah.
So we ain't even like down our kiss, we ain't down to do nothing, and like we was really talking and really building a bond.
It's so funny. I ain't never said this, but I used to be so shy. I was like, "Ooh, I don't want to kiss him yet. I don't want to kiss him yet." I would go home. We would leave from each other. I call my friends like, "I still can't kiss him. I don't know what it is. I still can't kiss him." My friends like, "Girl, get it, boy." I'm like, I can't do it yet. I can't do it.
It was just so sacred though.
It
was. We
was.
really wanted to work. You know, I think a relationship not different.
Yeah.
I think it's built on like monetary, like what you gonna do for me, that type. But we really didn't build off that.
Mm-hmm. And y'all was young at this time too. So what was your okay, Robin? What was your mindset as far as because I mean y'all young? Are y'all thinking married or y'all just going with the flow at first?
You know, when you with somebody, I was like, marriage did, you know, of course, cross my mind growing up. I grew up in a 2-parent home, so I had kind of an example of what it was. Like my family, I grew up in a family, like all my uncles and stuff had wives and everything. So I just knew there was something that I wanted, like, just to, and be with somebody, you know, stable and develop a relationship with. So, yeah.
I be telling everybody, like when I first saw her, I knew I was gonna marry her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dead serious. Like I ain't lying. I saw her, I like, yeah, I'm gonna marry her.
Yeah. So
I think I seen like some crazy relationships. I knew how special she was. You know what I'm saying? So.
And then to also add, like, we took a break in our relationship, like, and it was a pretty long break, long enough for you to feel like, okay, this may not ever circle back. But how I knew, like, for certain, like, he would always come back, like, in my mind, like, and I'm gonna be honest, I was talking to people and I would tell them, I don't want to get serious because, you know, it's a possibility I might go back to my ex. And this is us not even communicating, but I just had this.
I don't believe that.
No, he swear he don't believe it, but I promise I was doing this. Probably crazy to do. But I was telling them, my ex called me.
I ain't trying to ask questions for you. Go ahead. Since you and what? So,
Yeah.
So why was you feeling like that? What why was you feeling that way?
Feeling like what? That I wanted you?
If we ain't talked for that long, why was this you feeling like we had a chance?
I felt like you were the one for me. Seriously, that's just.
Did you know at first sight or did it take you a little bit of time?
I feel like I knew at first sight. I feel like I knew at first sight. Like he was the only guy I've ever like went to my dad about. You know, and I never did that. Just he was the first guy I went to my dad about. And you know, you go to your daddy about somebody that's like, because we had broken up at the time, and I was just like, Daddy, I don't know, like this right here, this done messed me up. But I just knew, I just liked what he stood on, you know, and just what he came from a good family, you know. I seen things like that, and I just felt like we developed something very special, and it was hard to just think that was just gonna all go away. I was like, nah, that can't be true. Like, and lo and behold, we reconnected, and that reconnection, it went. I'm saying that's when after
What
that.
changed? What changed?
I think that time apart woke us up, man.
Cause we were like this, like I was so clingy to him. I was very like clingy to him. And I think around the time, I don't know, could you receive that fully at the time?
We was at different colleges.
We
like, I was
was.
hooping. I was in a fraternity. I was in a fraternity. I was just young, like
Just trying to figure life
trying to
out.
figure life out. It was a lot going on, so it was like I got a clique of girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Me as 300 some miles away to keep calling me. I can't even.
And you were going through stuff at the
Yeah, I
time
had
in
death.
school.
You know what I'm saying? Family. You know, I'm flunking out. It's all type of struggle. So yeah.
So you know how they say like it's the right person, wrong time. I think that's really what it was. Like we had the opportunity to be like, hey, we can let this go. Like I could go over here, you could go over there. We ain't gotta really reconnect. But I do heavily believe in it. Like if something is meant to be, it'll come back. That's something I'll tell anybody that.
It sounded like it was important for y'all to know early too, because it sounded like if y'all didn't know kind of on that first meetup, then y'all probably would have said, well, whatever. Like y'all both was like, nah, that's my husband. That's my wife.
That's my husband.
Time, man.
Yeah, we did.
That's what's up though. Because a lot of people, like when I met my wife, I knew very early on, but I was still like, let me see, like, is it? But stuff just kept lining up. So I don't know. Everybody's story is different. But what? So I know y'all shared some of y'all examples. Dude, what did you have an example of marriage other than just your uncles and stuff like that who wasn't married?
I didn't. Like my mom was married, but she got a divorce. And like it's like everybody in my life. I didn't have nobody that had an example of what a perfect or a marriage look like. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think even now I be telling her like we gonna figure this out now, and that's what's gonna make it our testimony. That's what's gonna make it work for us, and it's been working for us.
Yeah, because although I grew up in a 2-parent home, like my parents were married, I think they taught me what not to do in a marriage, you know. So I think we both, like, I could say I had examples, but I don't think the examples were like people giving me like wisdom, like guidance on how to, you know, a healthy example of what a marriage should be like. You know?
And like you mentioned up in there, like I had a lot of people telling me like don't do it. I had a lot of people giving me trash advice. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get into that. Why do you think people do that? Like when I first met y'all, I asked y'all, we get that. Not, I don't think so much now because we married, but like before, like getting together, like folks to be like, man, especially outside of a married couple, they make you not want to get married.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, but have y'all had that?
That what?
Had to where people kind of what we just talked about, where people just give you bad advice or horror stories about
Mm-hmm.
No idea.
I've heard the honeymoon phase, that's gonna end. Like nothing. I feel like when we were getting married, I don't feel like people had really much positive things to say. I think people also looked at us because we got married at a young age. Like, what, I was 23, 24, 23 maybe when we actually got married. And I think people frowned upon that because we were young. Like, y'all don't know nothing. What you know about being married? You don't know. And I be looking at them like, how old are you? Where your husband? I don't see you with nobody.
Yeah.
So how you go tell me? But
I think we do a good job not really listening to people like that. We'll probably let you talk.
Yeah.
we definitely gonna let you
You know what I'm
talk.
saying? We'll let you talk and be like, oh, okay, yeah, but it'd be like, man,
We ain't trying to hear that.
I think that's how we got to a place we in now. Like we really don't let too many people into our marriage. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that a lot. I think that's one of the keys to staying married is privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Privacy. Okay, that leads me to another question. Privacy, but obviously y'all have a podcast, the Really Soulmates podcast.
Yeah,
Y'all
we do.
actually sharing stuff. So how do y'all, and then y'all do content as well, a lot of family content. How do y'all make sure that you share but not share too much?
I think that's where I was headed to when we was talking on camera. So we're like, I came into this entertainment space as an entertainer.
Yeah.
You know, making skis, making people laugh. So it was like, how can we? I mean, that's just my type of content. It's my type of, how can I put it? It's just my style.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, we can't. I know we gotta talk about marriage. Marriage is serious, but I'm like, it's just in me to be entertaining. I can't be just serious, you know what I'm saying? On camera though, but off camera, I'm probably like a bump on the log. But like on camera though, it's like, it was like, we gotta get these people some game, but make it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this, I don't know if I answers your question. I don't know, but
I think as far as it's good, but I also think as far as like what we choose to share and stuff, we know that we control our narrative. So and even if we going through something, I ain't gonna tell y'all. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we still working through some things. So it's like, you know, we control what we want to share and what we choose not to share. And I think as far as the things that we choose to share, we've been through a great amount of things and we're still growing together along the way. However, you know, we control what we tell y'all.
So you touched on your content journey. How did it start? How did the Duke Jackson and then the Jacksons, how did the content journey start?
Well, Duke started from a book. You know, I talked about, I did a memoir about my life, Duke, a nonchalant kid from Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking of ways to market it, and I started doing commercials for it. And all you say was laughing emojis, the comments. But they were buying the book, but it was like you should do funny content.
Mm-hmm.
So I took heed to that a little bit. I just started doing funny content, and it just came to what it is today.
Mm-hmm.
And with the family, it was just, I was doing videos of her, you know, and some of them. So it was like, it started with me and her. Actually, the Jackson started with me and her.
Yeah.
And then it turned into a family page.
Yeah.
So we just let our life just happen with the family page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So was it a conscious decision or it just kind of happened? Like, hey, we just making content on our lives and this is what it is. Or was it like, I want to have?
I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, if we was just sitting here talking about content or just talking about the aspirations of content, how to create content, the strategies of content, like, I'm obsessed with it. That's all I think about. You know what I'm saying? But It was just.
I think I also had interest in vlogging and, just showing my life, and along the way we connected and we had children and stuff, and we just wanted to show examples of, the true family dynamic, and be examples of what marriage should look, what marriage looks like to us, because it's different for everybody. However, like, we got morals that we stand on and things that we don't see often, so why not be that vessel to people to show, so that's how that flourished into what it is.
Was it a tough thing to do?
You
Because on your podcast, right? It was tough. It was tough. Like, I think for me as a creator, this, like, I came in the game when they weren't even paying people to create content.
Yeah.
So, and I went through all the phases up until now. It's like people don't. If you started one way, people probably don't want to see you another way. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of tough for me to transition into their family role because they're like, you do cool, do all this other stuff. Like, what you doing over here with the family? You know what I'm saying? So it's tough on their dynamic, but when you know who you are and when you know the goals, it kind of get easier.
What were you doing before you started? Like, you wrote the book. Were you doing any other type of work?
I had wrote the book when I got out of college.
When you got out of college?
Okay. I was writing it in college, but I put it out. I was a teacher at the time, though.
Okay.
I was a teacher at the time. Yeah.
So I asked that question because I don't know, like, if a lot of our, especially like our young men and young women, especially from where you're from, believe that you can actually do it. You know what I'm saying? Have that career change and do the content. So, you started a commercial. How did you know? What was the transition like for you, for y'all? And then, like, was it struggle? Did you? What was that? What was the conversation like? He was like, "I'm finna do content."
Well, you can look at a millionaire. I'm sure they struggle.
Right. It's it did for sure struggle.
No, I don't know nobody who got life figured out. So it's definitely, I think this content thing is fairly new.
Yeah.
So it's out. I think is me saying I want to be a content creator and I just want to stop everything else and just put my focus into this. I mean, I had a understanding wife. You know what I'm saying? She got a great business. She does hair. You know what I'm saying?
I did. I taught too.
Yeah,
I was
teaching as
well.
at the time as well. So, money was flowing.
Yeah, you gotta have some things aligned.
Right.
Yeah, we made sure we worked things out too. But I knew I had somebody who, had a dream for something and a passion for something. So I extended that same grace. If it was me, you know what I'm saying, that I would want him to reciprocate to me. And we just worked it out.
We just struggled.
So what was it? If y'all don't mind, y'all know we get a little vulnerable on my cast.
Right.
Y'all share, I share what y'all want. What was the struggle like? What was the struggle for y'all?
What was the struggle like?
Was it just financial, or was it belief, or what?
Financially, it was emotionally, it was mentally. It was everything.
It was everything, but belief too, believing, I think they could go.
I know we can talk all day about this because it was tough. It was not easy.
Yeah.
But the one thing we did have, we had each other. Like, we was constantly reiterating with each other, like, okay, we're gonna do this right here. But I ain't gonna say it was each other. It was God. It was God.
For sure.
Every time we was like, man, I don't know how we gonna do this. It was like God showed up. I swear.
Yeah.
I promise you, if you don't believe in God, I don't know what you doing.
So, if you don't mind, give us an example. Do y'all remember anything like a situation that happened?
Man, I remember when, let's see. I mean, God always just show up, man. We can have our mortgage need to be paid. And somebody will call me and be like, hey, can you do this UGC skit? You know what I'm saying? Can you just write this for me? Like, I got a background role for you. Like, God always just showed up right on time.
So that's interesting too. So God didn't just drop the check off, but he gave you opportunity to make money.
Right,
Man. Hey, but I can say we done came and sat down and went back to the drawing board so many times. Like, okay, we got to figure this out. Like, we gotta see how we gonna make this. We gotta make this shake over here.
And this while we going dumb viral.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Dumb viral.
But y'all at the same time going through real stuff.
Going through real stuff at home. Going through real stuff at home.
One time, Facebook had owed me like
racks,
rack A's, 20 of them dunks. It didn't pay me.
Really? I don't know if that'd be tough.
think about that.
Didn't pay me.
That'll make a man go crazy right there.
Come on.
That'll make a man go crazy right there.
But God, though.
Yeah.
That's like when I was living that moment, it was like I'm feeling God, but I'm feeling the heat too, though. You know what I'm saying? I got a wife, I got a kid, I got a child at the time. I'm like, bro. But man, things God can do, man, when you have faith.
And when you got a partner too.
Yeah, my baby, she wasn't leaving me. She ain't like, I'm finna go. At least.
No.
So I know that's tough as a man. I feel like a lot of men have been there. So I'm gonna add this because I'm gonna let y'all keep going. The 50-50 conversation. So where do y'all stand on that? And especially with what y'all telling me now.
The 50-50 thing.
Man, what you want to say about that?
I'm gonna say, I think every man should strive to be the leader, the provider, and the protector of anything. Yeah, they should strive to be that.
Mm-hmm.
But we talking about building the legacy.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to do that by yourself. Some days it probably be 75-25.
Yeah.
Some days it probably 60-40, 0-100. Either way.
0-0.
You know what I'm saying? 0-0. And God got the other risk.
Right.
The social morale of that 50-50 conversation, I don't get into it because most of them ain't trying to build none.
That is true. That's true. That's true.
But it can be 6 months. I cover everything. The next 3, she got a banking business. She do braids. Come on, we find ways to
make it work.
In that time, Ron, when y'all going through it, what are you thinking and feeling? Like for the wives out there, because there's a lot of women, I think maybe younger and I think older now, or they don't want to do the 50-50 thing if the man can't fully cover everything. He really not worth for a relationship. He shouldn't be dating. So what's going through your head at that time?
What is 50-50 for real? What is it? I'm being honest. Like, what is 50-50 for real? Especially when you're trying to grow with somebody. You know, I feel like people just be selfish, thinking about themselves because when you in a marriage, it's y'all one. You know, y'all combined. So what we have is together. You know, I just can't say, oh, this is mine over here and that's yours over there. What is that? Because if it was the other way around, I wouldn't want him to do me that way. You get what I'm saying? So, no, I think for me, I don't know. I just consider him a part of me, and whatever we gotta tackle, we handle it together. So,
okay, yeah, I like that. Y'all made some good points. I think it is a lot of just selfishness, and I think a lot.
But like I said, though, the man should definitely strive to be the leader, the provider, and protector. That for sure. I think you gotta go through the struggle to get to that point, though.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't want to go through that struggle.
Yeah.
But you're gonna struggle regardless. I just think that's part of life.
Right.
Like you're gonna struggle, even if you got the money. There's gonna be other ways, whether it be health or death in the family, stuff money can't really,
Bye.
buy or deal with or make better. It's always gonna be a type of struggle. So, all right, y'all popping it, y'all, like you say, y'all going viral, right? And y'all together, y'all young, because we deal with this already, me and my wife. When it comes to people, like folks you may have thought would have been there forever, can y'all tell us about like just have people fallen out of y'all lives as y'all started this new transition, and then not just the career but also marriage? How have y'all dealt with losing people in y'all life that y'all might have been there from the start of y'all journeys, friends, family, whatever, that may fall out now from career and marriage?
I think honestly, I don't think I really just like experienced that much, like maybe as far as like I could say with marriage, people may not I won't say reach out to you that much no more or things like that. But I think for me, I don't be taking stuff personal in most cases. Like I think I do have a good friendship dynamic foundation. So where I think my friends and family pretty solid in that aspect. But I don't know, but I don't also let people in that much. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this. Nah, I don't even I don't let people in like that. So people probably still, I don't know, don't feel the need to say anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think I really. What about you, man?
I think I'm just the opposite of it.
Yeah.
Like, I done lost people death-wise. I done lost friends that's still alive.
Mhm.
How I handle it?
Yeah.
How I handle it? Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
I just keep going for real. Like, that's the only thing I can do. I lost friends because they probably thought I had more than they thought, you know what I'm saying? They probably like, he can help me. He can help me. But you really don't know the ins and outs of this game like that. Like, even I lost my daddy. You know what I'm saying? We weren't that close, but we was getting close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was trying to mend that long life without each other and stuff like that. So, yeah, he was looking at my content. He was like, "Oh, you got some good content. You got some good content and whatever like that." But even losing him, it was like, I guess I lost so many people. It's just numb. It just make me numb. Like I feel like, well, God didn't need me to have you anyway.
Mm.
Or, I just find a lesson I do it some type of way.
Yeah. I think I can say I just experiencing life with him. He has lost a lot of people that was close to him in that way.
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, it's tough. I honestly do. I relate to you a lot because we was raised from hearing your story similarly, and I'm not close with my dad either. I don't know. Your dad still living?
No, they passed.
Oh, he
He
passed.
left. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, my he's still living, but not close anymore. So it
And
is tough.
what made y'all not close?
Oh man,
I ain't trying to be the host, but it's just
nah,
it's
we can get into
intriguing.
it. We can
Yeah,
get into
it's
it. 'Cause
intriguing.
honestly, we just left the state championship. I met with my aunt, and she was telling me she was the last auntie I had that was close to him. So I was kind of like checking in on him through her. Like
Mhm.
still trying to make sure he was straight and in good health and all that stuff. They end up falling out. So long story short, I don't even know if I can make this story short.
Everybody say, don't make it.
We had so when I was in college, I went to live with my pops. and it was him, and he had a girlfriend. They were married, and Robin said earlier, toxic examples. Like I was hoping to see good from them because my parents got divorced when I was little.
Mhm.
My mom and my stepdad.
Mm.
So I was finally seeing like there was Christian black couple. I was like, okay, black love, coming back.
Right, right.
Right.
So long story short, that relationship got toxic. Me and him and I already had a rocky relationship, and man, we ended up getting into a fight one day, and so not to share too much, but so from there, like trying to reach out, apologize and stuff like that, but he's just like, nah, I ain't with it. So
He not with it?
yeah, he ain't with it.
So
So so it's one of them things where it's like I'm big on fatherhood because especially in this area as man, we need those examples. We need to be in the young people's lives because as man, we get raised in a way of man. Like we have to, only a man can teach us how to be a man. Right.
Facts.
He say that. He tell
Facts.
me that all the time with our
Facts.
son.
Yeah, only a man. You need you not only need your dad, you need other men. Like you need God, you need your dad, you need other man to really kind of show you the way of a man. So with me and my dad, it is a tragic story, but I think it's just God had us separated for a while.
Right.
So but I say that to say I do understand that. But was you gonna ask me another question?
I was just gonna say, but you said you do reach out to him, but he don't,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, make the receive it right, but
Well, some of this is like who my dad is too. I reach out now because I'm healed to a point to where, well, I have reached out in the past. I've healed to the point to where I understand. Like my dad kind of got a sad story. He grew up next door to his dad and never knew that was his dad. So like he would be playing with people who he thought was with his friends. It turned out to be his cousins.
Right.
And he didn't learn that was his dad until later in life when somebody had just blurted it out. So he went home, asked his mom, my grandmother who passed, and she was just like staring at the screen like blank face. Like she couldn't bring herself to tell him the truth. So I understood that my dad was a man who didn't have a father. He did have a father. His father was right there. His father just let him grow up by himself, not having a name.
Right.
And so I knew the kind of hurt that he dealt with. And so he did for me the best that he could. So
Right.
what after it all, like, and it healed and certain, because there was a lot of just toxic stuff going on.
Nah, when the son gets to a point where he like, my dad was just doing the best he can. It's you weren't healed, you weren't thought about it, you weren't replayed stuff. Yeah.
Because I was feeling, I felt the type of way for a minute, not just for him, but about myself. I'm like, nah, this, I feel like a man thing. We all feel like at one point, all right, I'm gonna fight my dad. Like that's just feel like a rite of passage. When you actually fight your daddy though, you're like, well, I can't believe y'all. What am I doing?
What am I thinking?
Yeah, like bro, I just fall.
So I gotta get ready for that for myself. What you telling me?
He gonna try you. Y'all probably don't end up coming to blows because you a good dad. But if it do come to that, yeah, they definitely won't try you. But I think I understood and I knew that certain things about him was just him.
Like, do you think y'all can?
Sorry.
Do you think y'all can have a relationship?
Yeah, talking about daddy's my daddy calling me now.
Yeah, it's God. It's crazy.
He is God. Not until, because I said he had a toxic relationship. It's a spiritual thing. So like it gets deep.
Right.
We can talk about it, but it gets kind of deep with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at this point, God has got me to the point to where my heart is open. So I didn't know that your dad had passed, but some of these relationships, like your friends and stuff like that, because I found myself thinking about my dad more and more. Do you ever, either, this question to both of y'all, but do you ever sometimes sit up at night and be like, dang, like, man, we used to be rocking together, or and just does it ever, I know, because I feel that numbness too, but did you ever just think about it like, man, shoot, I can't believe this happened?
My dad or just friends in general, yeah, the whole picture.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish my dad was still here so I can have it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never called nobody dad. Never. I ain't never called nobody dad. You know what I'm saying? But I got a son who I instill that in because my dad had taught me how to be a perfect dad.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't there. So I knew how a son felt not to have that. So I knew what I wanted to be to my son. So, and friends, when we haven't talked for when he get, you know what I'm saying, when the time get gone,
It's like that's a wrap.
right.
That's a wrap.
You just outgrow friends.
Yeah, I think I can. I said I didn't. I couldn't relate to that, but I think I can relate to like having some friends that you were really, really close to, and over time, it's just not the same. But I also can look at it. I also look at it on the other end, like, shoot, you going through life too. You know what I'm saying? Like, life changes for everybody. So how can I just be like, oh, you not this way with me or you not that way with me? I've learned just how to extend grace and just keep my heart posture right despite it all. So.
And that's why she still got her friends. And I don't.
Yeah, well,
because I be like, all right, bye.
You said something that she said it's not, she don't take it personal. It'd be personal for me.
Right.
I mean, and I can see. I think I have taken things and been like,
I was in my wedding.
Right.
Yeah. I can say I have looked at it that way in the beginning, but
so I need to grow up.
I think sometimes it's just like just let it. It's all right. You good.
Well, baby, we need to grow up. Yeah, there you. Man, that's what's up. Y'all got a dope, outlook. But I'll say this: we talked about the transition and people thinking about kind of, I guess, counting y'all money, feeling like y'all can do more because they see y'all blowing up. I know that comes with trials and tribulations of his own. So this is for Duke, but I aim it to the family, to both y'all. So how do you deal with staying faithful through it all, through blowing up? Because now you got almost the world at your fingertips.
Staying with like women?
Yeah.
I can't even lie, like I can't think about that. I don't know, it's nothing that can make me just do her wrong, especially with what we trying to accomplish. Like I can't, that'll distract me from everything that I'm trying to accomplish. Like people might think, okay, Duke, he big in the city. Bro, it's so much stuff I want to accomplish, much more, and doing something like that'll just, burn the whole city down. Yeah, so I don't think too much about, you know, like that. How would you think that would affect a person?
The man cheating or somebody flirting?
Just the whole package.
It's definitely gonna tear it down.
No, I'm saying you think the popularity of like you blowing up your page up and you just got this image on social media, you think that just brings that type of vibes?
From what I hear,
Yeah.
I was interested to ask y'all that question because, y'all have had obviously super viral moments. I just watched recently with you and Stack, y'all podcast. I mean, y'all did that months ago, but I still see it on my feed. So
Yeah.
I know it's eyes, and I hear a lot of people like I had a homeboy that was like semi-famous, and I just noticed folks around him change. Like I had a conversation with one of our mutual friends, and he was doing something that wasn't really right, and it was like we had a conversation, and me and him both was like, "Bruh," 'cause he was a little closer to him. I was like, "Bro, I feel like you should tell him." Like, he was like, "I feel like you should tell him," 'cause I was like, "Man, I will, but I feel like it'd be better for you." So I can see a lot of people have yes men around them, and I could kind of see the conflict of where you saying like with our people, especially Black people, suffer with so many people being poor or bad with money that
Yeah.
as soon as you feel like you got some, they ask for it. So I can just from looking, it seems like it would be tough. That's another tough thing to deal with.
Yeah.
I hear a lot. So I don't feel like it should be like that. We should get to a place financially and business wise to where we don't need to, because a lot of things we always say when we get on is I'm gonna buy my mama a house, I'm gonna buy my mama a car.
Sure.
We should get to the point like a lot of a lot of other races don't do that. Like it's just not expected of them to buy their parents a house. Their parents already have a
Right.
house.
They already have that, right? No, for real.
They already got them. Like now, they might do some the vacation, but for
Right.
us, it's like instantly we got to take care of the whole family, and that's just not sustainable.
Right.
You know, that's not realistic. So I feel like it's tough. I feel like it's tough. Y'all seem like y'all dealing with it pretty well.
Man, the family I created,
Yeah.
that's who I'm focused on.
Yeah. That's real though. Leave and cleave. So okay, outside of that part, what should because y'all got married young. And for some reason, I was just thinking about this the other day. A lot of folks in our age group are not getting married.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's just me looking at it. I've seen some marriages, but for the most part, it's a lot of single men and single women around our age. What should young people know about marriage that they probably don't?
Mm. That it ain't always about you. That is not always about you. Like, I think people are still I think a lot of times why marriages don't work is because people are still very selfish. They're not willing to give up some things from themselves just to, be a helpmate. People don't want to help. People want you to already have what you need to have, and it just doesn't work. It don't work like that. And I think that's something we often talk about because we found each other young. Like I think this was a topic on our podcast. Like, do you think it's easier to find somebody when you young or when you older? And it could go both ways, you know what I'm saying? But I think nowadays in people's perspective of what marriage should look like, they just lost.
Yeah.
They lost. Like they just lost. Like their perception of what it should be all wrong. And it's like you really have to be a selfless person to be married to somebody, and you want somebody to have all these things, but do you have that? You know? Like, do you? Seriously. Like, I think that's for me. Stop being so selfish. Ladies. Ladies. Yeah.
I think you summed it up pretty well. What I tell men if they want to get married, like the younger generation, I say, you gotta have that you gotta have all that lust out of you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have all that wonder. On our podcast coming up, we got is it safe to hang around single friends?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you gonna go out with your single friends, still act single.
Yeah.
Like, but when you get into a marriage, you need to have nothing's you won't have everything under control, but your mindset need to be under control. Yeah. You need to know you locked in with this person forever.
Mm-hmm. Totally agree.
I totally
agree.
And I think people just think because you love someone that it's supposed to be easy, like anything go wrong, you ready to leave. And I think nothing, just because you love somebody don't make it easy, you know what I'm saying? Because you still gotta love that person through it all. Like, you growing with somebody. You not the same person. I'm not the same person I was when we first met. Like, and I'm not gonna be this same person probably
Right.
some years from now.
She
So
changed 3, 5, 8 times.
yeah, like as time progresses, we change, and people gotta be willing to go through that with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was gonna ask y'all this question because y'all grew up in different households and y'all communication style was different. You said he was very direct.
Mhm.
How did y'all work through y'all communication?
Ooh.
I think it's about just not trying to change the other person. No, live. Let that person be them.
Yeah.
Let that person live in them. Like I think we were talking about. We gave an example on our podcast. Like when I'm like when one day I just wake up and I got like I got an attitude.
Yeah.
The perception for the woman, you got an attitude. But for us, really, we going through. Damn, I need some more money. Damn, man, I need to figure out how I'm gonna get this money by tomorrow. You thinking about some man type stuff. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about what you got to do next week, what you planning for, skits and stuff like that, and you just want a woman to just be there for you.
Mhm.
You don't want the woman to just be all on your ass and be like, "What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?" Now they mad
Now they
because
mad.
they think you mad because you know what I'm saying?
She got an attitude because you got it.
Right. So
And it ain't even about you.
it ain't even about you. So I say that to say, like, learn your partner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just try to change them.
Because if we was the same people, how would that work? If you really think about it, people be wanting you to be just like them. But if we were really the same, like, do you really want that? Do you?
I wouldn't like myself.
Yeah. But I think as far as like you said with communication and piggybacking off of what you said, like you said, learning your partner and just learning how to talk to each other over time. Like
she know I got sarcasm.
Yeah.
She know I'm like when I say something, like she probably asked me a normal question, but I'm gonna throw it over the house. You know what I'm saying? Just because this is what type of person I am, I just can't answer the question direct.
oh, that's never.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
never. I'd be like, you can't never just answer
You know
a
what I'm
question.
saying? I don't know why I can't just answer the question, but it's just like
Taking the person as they are.
Yeah.
Well, y'all been together for a while. How long did it take y'all to start understanding each other's language and understanding like, okay, the learning process. Essentially I'm asking what was that like? Can you tell us about that learning process? Like, all right, I actually learned something about my partner today.
For him, like his sarcasm and stuff, like he comes from a family that I love them to death. Though he comes from a family, they are all like, even my mother-in-law, like they very direct. She's a very direct person. Like his family, they just, I think.
Like, okay, if we was to bring y'all to like a
family
function,
Yeah.
y'all gonna be the target.
Off rip.
Off
As soon
rip.
as you step in the door. And it ain't gonna be no, hey,
Right.
it's gonna be, who are you?
Yeah, right.
Who this person, where he come from?
Right.
So I think
I had to go through that.
I think I've learned over time just that's just how I learned to understand that. I know where he get it from. I know, like, I understand it. And I think for me, like I said, I'm pretty sensitive. And I think I come from a very probably like a softer household. Like, what you think? Like my family, they real like
I actually no offense to my family. I actually like her family a lot more because they're so like kind of. I can see where she get it from, like her groundedness. You know what I'm saying? So I learned it from her family. Like, okay, that's where Robin get it from. They so grounded. You know, they so graceful. They nice. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah, I am. I'm a real
Yeah,
nice person.
she's like when we got together, I was like, look, you gonna have to stop being so nice. Cause when you do talk to you, they think they, you know what I'm saying, get somewhere and just because you trying to be nice. No, I cut it out.
When they come with understanding each other, like I know how he
Nah, I
is.
still don't understand.
No, I ain't like that, but I understand how he is. He understand how I am. So
Like y'all laugh a lot together, a lot of couples. How'd y'all build a friendship?
man, we've been with each other since we was kids.
But I asked it too. A lot of couples that say that they don't like each other no more.
They don't like each other no more. You right.
Now
you
still like each other.
Yeah, we do. We do. We do. I don't know. I think we still keep our childlike selves in the midst of it, you know? Like we still very childish.
Right.
Very like we play a lot. Even our kids play. Our son, he play a lot. Like we joke on each other.
Right. Everything funny.
Everything funny. Like I don't
we
know.
get like the back in them days when we had no money, we'd be like, man, we broke as hell. You know what I'm saying? we just be talking about it as hell. Like, we ain't got nothing in the refrigerator. We be laughing about this.
We laugh about that. Like we make the best out of everything. Our situation, like regardless if we down bad or we up, like we make the best out of everything. Literally.
I feel like that's dope. 7 years in, how y'all keep the flame? How y'all keep the spark?
How do we?
Oh, really?
Man, I think one thing that we do, we try to celebrate everything. You know? Celebrate everything, whether it's a big celebration or a small. We get something happen. We be like, well, let's go to dinner. We finna go out. Let's go have a good time to celebrate whatever it could be. Like,
I think for me, that too though. I love when we go eat and we just bond and we just, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I think is God gave me this. I ain't trying to be spiritual. God gave me this vision. God gave me this vision, and I see it so clearly. But I don't never see no vision without her in it. So there's just something in me that passion she's got to be right here. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's dope. For the content, right? You talked about being obsessed with it. What do you think the next phase is? Because you said you was on here before people started getting paid. You used to do content before people started paying. Y'all were. What you think is the next phase for content? Like, what is it gonna look like in the next 5 years?
That's a great question. Well, how I look right now, it's very saturated. Hopefully, in the next 5 years, I won't be just doing content.
Yeah.
I'll be in a movie or something. You know what I'm saying? On TV. Because that's my aspiration, being an actor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, I can see it now with the skits for sure.
Right. So
It's definitely not.
hopefully I'm not in the midst of all that. But I really don't know. I can never. This has never happened before.
Mhm.
Content create.
Yeah.
Never. This is about what? How many years old? 5.
It's very still fairly new.
It's still fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense. I guess
we
you could
haven't
say.
seen nothing yet.
Cause now you see like they having actual award shows for this.
What they did say, they said the amount of money getting dished out gonna about to
Try.
triple.
Oh, triple.
Yeah. So the ways you can make money,
Mm.
which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So
I see it. I mean, we on our phone, like Instagram and Facebook. I know I am more than I watch TV.
right.
So it just makes sense that, like, that is the new TV.
Mm-hmm.
Content creation, podcast, um, shows and stuff like that. So it just kind of it does make a lot. It does make a lot of sense. I want to ask you, do for a young man want to get into it, get into content creation, what are some steps he should take?
What's that tip you always say?
Don't be original. What that one?
Mm-mm.
That's a
Don't do
don't do it. Yeah, don't do it because your hair gonna fall. But tips, I just say just go into it with your own vision, go into it with your own creativity. Don't try to copy other people. But this is what really social media is right now: copy and paste. Everybody doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I can scroll, and then probably the next 10th video is gonna be the same video I seen up there.
Mm-hmm.
So just go in with your own, creativity. I think that's how I got. I think that's how I got into the situation I got into because I was my own self. So I just say, be your own self, like your podcast right here. Like, continue to look for ways to improve. Continue to look for ways to engage engage your audience. Continue to look for ways to entertain your audience. Continue to go down your path. Don't worry about what nobody is doing because that's what they doing.
I agree. I agree with everything he said. Especially on going down your own path, because looking at what other people are doing will only hinder you. It'll slow you down. It'll make you feel like you're not doing enough.
Get depressed.
Get depressed.
Have you been depressed in this?
In
Not yet?
content creation?
Not yet.
Not depressed yet. I anxious. So I just did a solo episode where I talked about like how I feel like it's supposed to be taken off. It's
Right.
not yet.
Right.
So
Right.
it's one of them things where it's like
It'll have you second guessing.
yeah, it definitely. And so when I started feeling like my momentum started to slip. So I'm like, all right, I got to lean into my consistency, going back to just the building blocks of it, because I know this is what I want to do.
Right.
But like you said, you hit that struggle period. You know what I'm saying? Then breaking into the algorithm is tough. So yeah, I haven't been depressed yet.
Preferably, no, you don't. You don't.
Don't run into them. But I think, and like you said, what's gonna happen in the next 5 years? They need some therapists for content creators, definitely, because this shit right here will have you going crazy. Because you will spend all your time on a video and you put it out and it flop because the algorithm ain't with you today. But it's a great video.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
good content.
Are you going crazy?
Yeah.
or you can be up. You can go up. You can have a viral video. Now you feel that high. And then you like, okay, I'm getting somewhere. Okay. Now you throw 3 more out. Now it's all on fall flat. And you like, damn.
Man.
Am I who I think I am?
The world just sent me down.
And that's a little bit of what happened too. I think I'm glad that I had some stuff go semi-viral. But then it also made me like, all right, the next one gone. And when it don't, I'll be like, hold on, man.
You got to understand, none of that matters. You need to get those reps. I've been telling my wife, let's get these reps in. Don't worry about if it go viral, if it go nuts. Like, that's why I said focus on your own journey. Yeah, you want to go viral, you already went viral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go viral plenty more times. But when you start focusing on going viral, just put in the reps, your mind won't be so
wrapped up in
that negativity. That's man, this industry is something else when you want to get to talking about the negative part of it.
Well, we got a little more time. Give us an example. What is it? Because I want the people, like, I want the young guys, even if they're not young, the folks. I want this to be a viable career path, or something they can actually think about and feel like it's attainable. So let's give them the real, the negatives about the industry.
It's definitely attainable, but you can't get with the wrong people. You get with the wrong people, they gonna taint your whole morale. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got people who probably stealing your content. When I was coming up, my videos was that them folk were trying to take my content. Like, it was plenty of people copying my stuff. And people didn't know where it came from, but it came from me.
Yeah.
So you got people trying to take the stuff. Right.
And it was stuff that was so, somebody thought of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was so well thought out, so where somebody did that, like, come on now, I know where you got that from.
Right. You see your own stuff getting on somebody else's stuff. The money part, the money good when it's good, but like I said, with the instant, I was going hard, and the folk owed me 20 racks. They never paid me.
My last question will be, because we talked about him a few times. What has God meant to y'all and y'all's family?
Man, God means everything. Like, I know he's grew up in church. I did too, but I don't think I really sought God out for who he is to me. And I think just being married, like, he brought me closer to God. It was like we had a disagreement one time, and a very heated one. And just us not even talking about it, he brought me in and had the Bible open, and that's how, like, we handled our situation. And just him doing that just opened the door for me to fully seek God, and we keep him the head of everything. I feel like we wouldn't be here today without him. He's very important in our household. So, even so, we teach us our kids, as he's growing up, and yeah. What you have to say?
Same thing. I think he keeps me faithful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not as far as women wise, but as far as following my journey. And like, when stuff do happen, distractions do happen, he instantly rubber band me back to the path I need to be on. So, God continue to bless me with the vision and keep on.
I think that's important, because that's a big thing, man. Staying faithful to your journey, your purpose. We talked about earlier, like, you're gonna have them struggles. Well, I want to thank the Jacksons for coming on to the Male to Man podcast today. This was a
We
dope
want to
episode.
thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you for having
this
us.
is such a good thing that you're doing. You set up your whole room doing this, so I can tell you got passion for it. So continue to keep on, man.
Well, I appreciate that, man. It's definitely the vision, and y'all was a dope. Y'all actually my first couple interview.
Okay.
So y'all was dope when
You should come on out. Y'all should
come on. Both of y'all should come on out.
I gotta see.
Yeah,
my baby is shy. So, but she
we'll give y'all a hint too, though. Like, you should have us on here again, cause like we like onions.
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of like layer us off, rip us off. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm definitely down and open. That actually is amazing. So I do want to get into some more stuff from this, and me and y'all, I definitely have some more questions.
Yeah, this was good. I enjoyed it though.
Yeah, cause y'all cool and laid back.
Look, we real chill. We are real chill. Very laid back.
That's why I be telling people be seeing me and put they be like, they be looking at me like, do something.
Yeah.
I be like, man, this Duke.
Mhm.
I'm German right there. Like this Duke, man. With the people y'all, the personality, the character, y'all see online, this Duke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang. We gonna get into it. Yeah, we would love to come on y'all podcast, man.
Yeah.
You know, whenever y'all have us, we'll make it happen. But
You can ask us. We could
you can
say
find us on
where can we find us?
The Real J Jackson on Instagram, with anywhere you got social media, TikTok, Facebook. Man, you can find us on Pinterest. Action with the Jacksons.
Action with the Jacksons. That's our family content page, and my personal Robin B _, and our podcast, Really Soulmates. And if you want to listen, we on Apple, YouTube, Spotify, everywhere.
It's funny.
Appreciate y'all.
All right. Again, thank y'all. Thank the Jacksons for coming out. That is it for the Mel to Man podcast today.
Hey,
Francis, I gotta go.
you got me again.
Sometimes I gotta get out of water.
Ozark.